Hello? How's it going? What's going on? I'm dirty and I need a shower. Because I've been outside jacking with my pawns all day. What have y'all been doing? Hello, Mr. B. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Sadly Punk, what? No. No what? Yes. Tampa Tom. Howdy. How's it going? I have not brushed my hair. I have not taken a shower. Don't move him. Oh, Sadly Punk says no, don't move him. Yeah, so current decision on the table that I have to make in my fish room is this Bashir ready to go in with these Bashirs? Because his QT's done. Shared out. Thanks, Mr. B. What else is here? Jeremy's Wild Studio. Hello. How's it going? Let's see. Jeremy Morell is here. What is up? Nola Jane. Hello. How are you? And Dan is here. Dan Slee. William Jansen. Hello. 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 Howler. Hello. And the Cove. The Cove is here. We gotta decide whether to move up to baby Bashir. Well, he's not a baby anymore. He's kind of big. He's just a little bit smaller than the albino. Albino Bashir. He's just a little bit smaller than that. The only thing I'm super worried about is he still has external gills. And isn't it like a thing where Bashirs will pick on each other and pick on those Bashirs? That's cool, do that thing. You met a mermaid on Friday, Tampa Tom? Like a real mermaid?
Yeah, in Florida.
Like a real mermaid? Defined just a little bit smaller? Like a quarter? Like a quarter smaller? Hang on, let me try something here. Oh, we're watching Cookies. Yeah, Jaden's with Nana, so they're watching Cookies Swirl C. Okay, so here's this dude. He's about that big, right? He's good most of my finger length plus some of my hand. And then here's who's hanging out up here. So this dude's like, you know, it's got like a ½ inch on him. Now Tank, on the other hand, I'm a little worried about. Tank's a beast, and he's a jerk, and he hates me, which is why he's like eyeballing me right now. He's deciding whether or not he's gonna stir up a bunch of plants just to peeve me off. Because he's all jumpy. She's not jumpy at all, or he. I call this one a she because it's albino. I don't know. But yeah, like, we're getting there. But if you move him, he won't have external gills for long. Problem solved. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is he still has his little feather gills. Hey, bud. He still... Can you... There. Right there. Why, snails? Why? Okay, so he still has, like, the little external feather dealies on him. And I'm worried that these two will be jerks to him. Everybody's kind of saying wait a little longer. That's what the bear said. I'm impatient. I can't help it. I want him to have more room to grow bigger. I'd wait until the external gills are gone. Yeah. I have heard that they can reach up to 7 inches with those external gills, though. If you keep them in really good water. Or that's what my research showed. Hi, Jaden. Sean says if you move him, does that mean you have a tank available for shell dwellers? Well, it means I have a QT tank available again, because baby Batman took over the QT tank and now it's the Batcave. And it's every time I set up a QT tank, it becomes a tank. Multiple tank syndrome. I also have to work on Ropefish Pond 2.0, and we have to change up the game. I've been talking to the doctor, the good doctor in Nigeria, and I need more mud. Like a lot more mud. I need a swamp. I need mud in the water and out of the water. Oddball Aquatics, ask anyone with Bashir experience yet? Yeah, I mean, they're gonna say the same thing that I'm thinking, which is what I should probably do, which is wait. See if Lucas has any knocking around. See if Lucas has any what? Wait, what did I miss? Get him a bigger tank? Oh yeah, he has a bunch of tanks in storage. I don't have, where would I put it? Let me just, where would I put it? I've already taken over part of the living room. I need my basement done. I gotta work on that. There's a lot of projects.
down where it seeps in the back.
Lot of projects. Floor tanks, yeah. She needs racks, hardcore. I need racks for these 20 gallons so that I can just go with the 20 gallons right here and then open up this space right here. Downstairs project is I've fixed downspouts, I've done that kind of stuff. There's still water down there. It's raining like we should probably be building an ark around here. Like the amount of rain we've gotten has been ridiculous. So yeah, there's that. I'm very disheartened by that project. And currently I need that project to move forward so that I can put more ponds down there. Oh, Dan Slee with the $20 super chat. Wow, dude. I agree, racks for the 20s. Yeah, wouldn't this look, boss, with some racks for the 20s here? I think that's a good idea. I need to build some of them Corey racks. Some of them there Corey racks with the cinder blocks and the 2x4s. That's what I need to do. I think that is what I need to do. Pam, you're almost done. You're almost done, Pam. And then all that hard work that you do at work will just be hard work for you. And it's so much easier to work your butt off when it's for you than when it's for someone else. You got this. You got this, Pam, and we're all behind you. Don't you worry. Those shirts, by the way, I need a sweater. I need a zip-up hoodie. I need you to make me a zip-up hoodie picture on the back. Can we pull this off? Is this something we can do on Teespring? Because I am in the market for a Pamela Art zip-up hoodie. I need this. It's very important in my life. Hello, Parlay to Spirit. How are you? Jeremy wants to know if I need you guys to ship me boxes full of mud. I mean, pre-mud, maybe. Like, dirt that I can make into mud. I don't know. I gotta design the system first. I have to build a swamp. Somehow I have to figure out how to build water and land together that's always soaking wet and muddy enough to burrow in. That's what I need to do. What? What is it? Come here then. Okay. Yes, it's a kitty. Hashtag got mud, yeah. Yeah, 2 racks, one for the 20s and one rack for shell dwellers. Need a rack for the 10 gallons too. And then I can put another 55 down there. So if I get the 20s on a rack and the 10s on a rack, then I can put another 55 down there and probably like another 10 and a couple more 20s. I like a 20 long, man. That's my... Yeah, I love this kitty too, other than he's persistently wanting attention. He's crazy. He's crazy. Holy Lord, Steven, what are you doing? Today's show is brought to you by Stephen Conroe with the $50 super chat because he's the man. Oh my gosh, Lumpy Dog's in the house. What's up? Thank you, Stephen. And also, wow. Yeah, thank you. That goes a long way to getting me some racks. Get your nail out of my skin. Ow, that's my skin. Ah, okay. Alright, we're good. Yeah, thank you very much. Your brine shrimp deal, your breeding brine shrimp deal, that's gonna end up happening at Lucas Brett's house. He's like setting up a whole thing. Or he's gonna set up a whole thing. You that whole thing inspired the ever-loving junk out of him, let me tell you, sir. And I cannot begin to tell you how awesome I find your rack system where it like spills over. I love that thing. Like, not just because it's covered in LRB stickers, but it works like an actual water system would. Like the water comes from the top, and then it's going to spill down like a mountain, and then it's going to go into the next pond and go into the next pond and then recycle back. I love that thing. Dan with the $10 super chat. First you get the racks, then you get the tanks. That doesn't always happen. I mean, thank you for the $10 super chat, but I may need to get the tanks first. I know how to move a tank full of substrate. But yeah, racks. It's rack time. I got 1, 2, 3. I already have 4 20 longs. And if I could get them all on one rack, that would get everything back in here, open up space over there. I just need more tanks. I really need to make my tank for my splash tetras. I'm really trying to get those splash tetras. Eric Bodrock and Regina don't have any right now, but apparently Regina wants to breed them again, so they're gonna hook me up when they get some more. Dan says, trust me, racks first. Yeah, smart things. Sometimes Haley doesn't do smart things. I'm setting up a whole thing. What kind of thing? I need to set up a whole thing. I need to set up a system like Steven has. Yeah, I totally love your rack, Steven. Yeah, but it sounds bad. It was a suggestive joke, Bear. You just do your whatever campaign thing. The bear is playing a video game and he can't hear me. And he's also in trouble for being in Lucas's Q&A and making a fool of himself.
That was so fun.
That space does look perfect for shell doors. How do you feel about cinder blocks and 2x4 racks? That's what I'm talking about, Jeremy. I'm talking about doing the Corey rack, doing the cinder block and 2x4 racks, because I think that's the cheap way to go, because I'm broke, always. What did the bear do? The bear got in Lucas's chat, and Lucas doesn't know his handle. It's Who Plays Games. That's his, like, handle or whatever. And just kept making comments, and Lucas kept reading them and responding to them. Like, at one point he was like, why don't you have any ropefish in there? And Lucas went into a whole thing explaining how he has somebody that works for him that's trying to breed ropefish, and it's a very interesting project. And everybody in the chat is laughing their butt off because they all know it's the bear, but Lucas doesn't know it's the bear. And it was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, he's very proud of that.
Fun.
He's very proud of himself.
I had a few drinks.
Sadly, Punk says at LRB, that's your job. You set up shrimp system. Yeah, apparently I set up saltwater system. Yeah, well, the bear trolled the boss. Oh, Dwayne says 2 points, bear. Yeah, the bear trolled the boss. I did not troll the boss. And I also forgot the entire time that I'm a mod, so I could have removed all of it, but yeah. Mr. B says I deleted the bear's comments once in one of our first streams. Yeah, because the bear needs to be watched at all times. He's a crazy person. I did do that though, Fish too, or he did. And then I forgot I was a mod, so I didn't control it. And then Dan Slee's like, you know she's a mod, right? And I'm like, I am a mod. You shut up, bear. Yeah, he's a very proud troll. And Sadly Punk with the $5 super chat says keep the party going. Apparently we're partying. Thank you very much, Sadly Punk. You're super awesome as always. I really want to get, like, I don't know, my Patreon going appropriately so that I can, like, I need to film more things. That's my problem, is I do things and I don't film them. Steven says, Haley, I suggested to Lucas that at the hotel at Aquashella, gonna get a suit with a big hot tub to turn it into a pond during the event. Gonna get a suite with a big hot tub to turn into a pond during the event. That's not a bad idea. I'm doing room sales. So I don't know if Lucas is getting a booth or not. He hasn't decided. But I'm going. I don't care. I might be rooming with Priscilla. I don't know. But I'm doing room sales because I'm going to bring some stuff and sell it in my room. So hashtag backdoor room sales. We're going to turn this into like a GCCA swap. It's going to be dope. Let's see. FishTube said, how's the pond been with the guppies besides the whole Rubbermaid fiasco? They're not Rubbermaid. One of them's Sterilite. No, one of them is, what's that bear? Crap. I forget the name of it. Neither one of them are Rubbermaid. One of them's like an off-brand cheapo, and the other one is, something else. Something Grip It. The Cove says, don't do Patreon. I'm getting discouraged about it. I do Patreon. It's whatever. Lumpy Dog says, backdoor room sales might get you arrested in some states. Come get me. Come get me. Can you imagine how hardcore I would take over C block at the women's prison when they're like, what are you in for? And I'm like, guppies. Off-brand cheapo had the deaths? No. Yes. Yes, FishTube. Off-brand cheapo had the 3 Cory cats die. But everybody else in there is good. I just did water change on them. The water was still green, but now it's not green. I put some more wisteria in there. Hopefully that'll help with green water. Cut down a tree. What are you in for? Grilled fish. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna get beat up. Because I'm also small. I was just in Susie Q's live stream and she was talking about how I look like I'm tall, and apparently people think I'm tall. I don't know if any of y'all saw me at Aquashella standing near any other human being. I am a midget. Yeah, hard time for guppies. Yeah, that would be my luck. I'm very small, so I was looking around the house trying to find something that I could like use to show my smallness. Yeah, I'm 5'0". I am a tiny human being. So I was trying to find something I could use that like everybody knows what the size of it is to show like how short I actually am. It's because you put the camera at normal height, but it looks like it's way up high in the room. Stand next to the bear. The bear's not that tall. That's what the bear said. He's like, why don't you just stand next to me and then we'll be able to see? And I'm like, you're not that tall either. So I got my broom.
I'm 5'11".
I can't lay down next to the 55. I mean, I could. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, look, okay. Maybe you can see this. This is like a standard, like, broom. Like a broom. Like, I'm barely beating this broom. This is 55 on a regular, like, this 55 is, like, longer than me. You see that? Is that helping anyone understand my shortness? Because, hashtag short. I did consider that just for a moment. We should send you one of those must be this tall to ride. Yeah. Those things scare the crap out of me because I'm always afraid they've changed the standard. Because there were times in my life when I couldn't ride the rides. Put the broom sideways by the tank. Look. Does this help you? No, because I'm standing in front of it. That's the broom. It's the whole broom next to the tank. This is the midget. My midgetness. 55 is 4 foot. Yeah, I barely got a foot on that 55. Hobbits are real. Thanks, Bob Kaler. That's right, we're vertically challenged, Science Gal Aquatics. Has anybody ever seen how short Carrie is? I think Carrie might even be taller than me. What am I doing with the broom? I'm trying to, like, show people how short I am. It was like an estimate. Most brooms are like the same size, right? I don't know. So the broom handle's 5 foot. So is Haley. Show and tell. Got it. It works. Yeah. There you go. Dragon elf. Dragon hobbit. Something like that. I don't know. This is too high up. There we go. Fish tank barn. 11-year-old. Yeah. I'm about the size of a standard 11-year-old. Where's the bear? He's playing video games. He's right over there being sassy. Dwayne feels sorry for short people because they're the last one to know it's raining. I don't feel sorry for short people because guess what? I can get through a crowd. I can do all kinds of stuff. What are you playing, Bear? Destiny? Bear? Hello, Bear?
I can't hear you.
Are you playing Destiny?
Yes.
He's playing Destiny.
You're distracting me.
Yes, I'm a very large midget. Bear's playing some kind of thing on Destiny. A campaign? I forget what he called it. So you have to replant the whole pond? No, we're going to keep that pond going. It's going to be fine. I'm just going to build pond 2.0. And I'm going to build a ropefish quarantine. And then I can bring in new pairs to go into pond 2.0. That way I can figure it out. Fish Tank Barn says my daughter's 5'4", not a standard 11-year-old. Your daughter's got me by 4 inches. Yeah. My feet are not webbed. My feet are not webbed. They're dirty because I've been outside. See that? I've been outside and they're dirty, but they're not webbed. So, ha! Yeah, more ponds. More ponds for the win. And also, how do you trap a mermaid? Tampa Tom, how do you trap a mermaid? I don't know. I don't know how you trap a mermaid. I know that the good doctor from Nigeria is going to be my escort into the Delta, and he says it's safe and I should be fine, and that no one will hurt me and he will take care of everything. All I need now is a sponsor for my trip to Africa so that I can figure this rope fish situation out and be the fish. And also, somebody asked me, or I think I was talking to Lucas. I don't really remember. I was talking to somebody about, like, what my end game is with this whole rope fish thing. Like, I know you want to breed them. I know all that, blah, blah, blah. Here's my end game with my rope fish project. If I could, hashtag goals, okay? My goal, 0 wild-caught rope fish in our hobby. All commercial, not commercial, but all homebred. And a reservation of land in Africa specifically dedicated to their conservation. So I want part of the project to be getting in touch with all these people in Africa and building a relationship with them and bringing the conservation of this species to a forefront of some kind of forum and protecting the land that they're in because they're only in one spot. And I also want them to stay in the hobby but without them being wild caught. That is the goal. That is my hashtag life goals. Like Dustin's Fish Tanks has his little mantra. Everybody else has what they want to do or whatever and what their goals are for their life. That's my goal. Rope fish in the hobby without being wild caught and the ones in the wild being protected. What's wrong with Pam? I went on a rant. I'm sorry. Don't forget the side trip to Lake Tanganyika. I'm not going to Lake Tanganyika. I'm so trying to plan this whole thing without having to go to Lake Tanganyika. Because dang. You know we would spend most of the time at Lake Tanganyika. And then I would have to cry. What to do, what to do. What's wrong, Pammy Cakes? What's wrong? I'm gonna make an impact. I might have to yell a lot. Possibly get kidnapped. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure, but I'm gonna do it. Should I hit the like? Oh, Pam. Pam. Bob's gonna yell at you. Dwayne's gonna yell at you. Dan says be a rebel. Be a rebel your whole life, Pam. Yeah, I saw that Twix you found, Mr. B. What's up with that? Mr. B found a Twix bar. There's just one of them. That's confusing. It's supposed to be 2 for me, none for you. Somebody didn't get the memo. Twix. Where's my daughter? She's at Nana's house. She's at Nana's house having a sleepover. Yeah, everybody's confused. So much confusion. I'm so lost in the chat, you guys. I don't know what you're doing to Pam. I don't know what's going on. Sean says, let me collect like 10 of each shell dweller and like 1,000 shells and we can leave. Okay. You gotta help me find a sponsor though. You gotta help me find a sponsor for this trip. And we gotta take Joseph because he's gonna bring his microscope. And we need a microscope because I'm not bringing any rope fish back. I'm just testing water, testing everything. I want to know, but when I leave there, I want to know more about whatever patch of land we get into than I do about my own backyard. Like, I'm testing everything. Temperature, TDS. I really want to do like a night out there, testing the mud, looking at bugs. I want all the bugs identified. I gotta make a whole list, Dwayne, of all the things that I gotta get answered before I leave that area. Bob wants to know, do the ropes eat those orange food granules from Tetra? What are those called again? Oh, Tetra-colored tropical granules? No. There are no Tetra-colored tropical granules in my house. Not that they're not great, and they don't work perfectly for this crazy guy, but I'll feed that. I like to get my food from the Great White North, aka bug bites. I'm a fan of the Canadian fish foods. I'm a fan of the Canadian fish foods. Poor Joseph, just using him for his microscope. He loves that. He probably loves that more than, like, if I was like, you're my friend and I want you there, which is, I mean, also true. But the fact that I am using him for sciencey things, yeah. Totally loves it. What's up, Anthony's fishy friends? Jess is here. Hello, Jess. I don't know if I said hello to you. Yeah, bug bites have what fish crave too. I mean, fish crave tetracolored tropical granules, but yeah. Uh-oh, Bob needs a new fish name. How many fish you gonna acquire, Bob? Tetracolored tropical granules are captured from Africa, and we need to do something about it. The conservation for tetracolored tropical granules is a travesty, is it not, Pam? I think it is. Oh, I need to plug my phone back in before it dies. That would be a smart thing to do. Smart dragon, there we go. Pam says ropefish eat them. I've never seen a ropefish eat a tropical granule, but that's mostly because I've never offered it one. It would be interesting to see. I did, however, take my test strips to Lucas Brett's house the other day, FishTube. I took my test strips in there and I tested all different kinds of tanks. I tested the 240, I tested some green water tanks with sand, some green water tanks with Eco-Complete, I tested some tanks that have just been balanced since Jump Street, I tested the rainbow tanks, I tested all the tanks. And I tested them in like, oh, this spot over here where there's biofilm, and oh, this spot over here where there's no biofilm. And I know some things about those tanks. Yeah, the KH was not 0 in all of them, Dansley. That's the interesting part. The KH was not 0 in all of them. When she finds out what she will want to see. Oh, when I find out what kind of fish you're getting? Ooh. You know, it's really interesting, Dansley. The tanks that were showing KH, had Eco-Complete in them. Got it already. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, the tanks that I tested that had KH in them had Eco-Complete. But not all of the tanks that I tested with Eco-Complete had KH. And interestingly enough, you would think that the green water tanks would have higher nitrates. No, the barb tank had nitrates. I mean, not bad nitrates, like 20, 40, whatever. But the green water tanks had 0 nitrates. Dan says makes sense, he was using a lot of Eco-Complete too before switching to RO, right? But then why would some of the Eco-Complete tanks not have KH in them if it's the KH leaching out of the Eco-Complete? Where else did I find KH? I found KH in one of the Eco-Complete tanks on the Rainbow Row and in the barb tank. The 125 in the garage, the mascara barb tank, had KH in it. It's the dry ferts he dumps in. He hasn't used dry ferts in forever. We just started using dry ferts again this week. So it can't be that. Mr. B says, no, would not have as the green water's eating the nitrates. Yeah, ain't no nitrates in those green water tanks. Barb has some cichlid mixed substrate in there. Yes, it does. Or I think it's cichlid mix. It's that big rock stuff. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I was trying to rack my brain around that forever. Cat! I can't right now, man. I know, but I'm doing a thing. Come here. Look. Do you see all those people out there? Do you see them? They don't care that you want your head scratched. Oh, my mom wants to know what he thought about me testing them. Yeah, he didn't really care. He said I could test whatever I wanted to, and I started testing things, and then I started telling him what I was finding, and then he started telling me which tanks to test. So then he got into it. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Probably over there with the bear. Over there with the bear. Really, Cupcake? Like right now? How old is my dog? My dog is 9. 9 years old? Yeah, 9 years old. Yes, I have a meow. I want a Cupcake too, but not the one I have. The one I have likes to run on a wheel. It's very squeaky. Dan says that his tanks are working, but spot testing like that can help you come to some answers as to why certain things are working better than others. Yeah, I mean, he really got into it after we started testing it, and then he was over it. It wasn't like, I don't know. I don't test that much just because as long as everything's balanced, I don't really have any questions to answer. So it becomes a situation where it's like, why would I spend the money on a test kit for that? But occasionally, something goes funky. I like to see what's going on, so I keep some strips available. Some test strips. Cat, we're gonna have to talk about you not jumping in my lap clawing me with your claws. Remind me to talk to you about that later. Oh, you have an 11-year-old dog? Bob's dogs are in their teens. One of them's 17. Yeah, my dog still thinks it's a puppy and still looks like a puppy, but he's getting pretty old. Little dogs live longer, yeah, because they don't have all that stress on their heart. Like, what I really want is an Irish Wolfhound or a Caucasian Shepherd, but they don't live very long because they grow really big and it's a lot of stress on their limbs and their heart. Dogs are weird. I don't know.
Really?
What are you doing, baby Batman? He's playing in the moss. All dogs should be spoiled. Well, mine is. Ignoring the kitty may result in a thumbs down. Warning number 1. Oh, lumpy dog. The cat is persistent. Bob's dog's on the house. Bob gets a small corner for himself. Yeah, baby Batman is working out so he can fight crime. Here, lumpy dog. Are you happy? Are you happy now? He just wants me to pick him up, scratch his head, and then he's going to jump down. And then he's going to want me to do it again. Because he's this cat's older than that dog, and my dog, though. This is, how old are you now, Ozzy? I got you 2 years before the dog. So you're 11? 11-year-old cat? Cats know they are gods, for sure. Is this a Maine Coon? No, this is an inbred barn field cat from my parents' house. One of the cats that hangs around out by where my parents live had some kittens, and I took both of them, so I've got this one and one other one. This is Ozzy, and then my other cat is Marley, and they are, I don't know, inbred. He's got weird jointed toes, and if you really look in his eyes, one of his eyes is like crossed. Hey, Ozzy, can you look at the camera, please? Can you look right there? He's got like a crossed eye, and he has no teeth on the upper part of his mouth. He's passing for one. Just tell him he's a Maine Coon. Yeah, he's a purebred Maine Coon, and he goes to shows, and he's just so beautiful. No, hardcore inbred barn cat who's way too spoiled and sneaks out of the house all the time because he thinks he's an outside cat, and he's not an outside cat. He sneaks out, and then he gets scared and he cries, and he just sits underneath the tree and goes meow, meow, meow. I'm like, then why did you go outside? Purebreds have defects too, but that's just weird. Yeah, he's a weird cat. He's just a weird cat. He's got a weird face. And now I'm shedding. Shedding. Okay. Fuzzy dwarf lionfish. Is that what you got? Or is that what this is? Ozzy, look at the camera. Look up there. Don't look down. Look up. Live your best life. Look up. No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. You got a fuzzy dwarf lionfish. Now I gotta look this up. What's this thing look like? Is that an oddball? That's got to be an oddball. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Look at that thing. I don't know what the heck you name that. Balrog? Looks like a Balrog to me. Looks like a Balrog to me. Any Lord of the Rings fans? I don't know.
What?
Well, now I don't get to move my Bashir. Balrog for the win, right? Thing looks like a Balrog. Okay, come from the depths. Yes, but I can't spell it. Parlay to Spirits, gotcha. B-A-L-R-O-G. Balrog. Oh, Sadly Punk says I didn't get to troll LRB on Friday. Can you tell him Sadly Punk wants to know how the Newts are doing? Those Newts are coming downstairs, like, in the next week. If I have to berate him. I swear. The tank is there. The Newts are ready. Their quarantine's done. I want to see them more. They're hidden in that guppy grass. They're coming downstairs. Yes, yes. How's the immersed pond growth going? Pretty good. You want to see? Hang on. I can go back there. Come here, phone. Let's go for a ride. Don't look at my kitchen. It's horrible. It's horrible. Okay. Pond. It's going to rain. Okay, so you see all this condensation on here? I got this problem with the pond that I'm going to fix when we do Pond 2.0. And that is this. When you open the lid, it rains out the back. You see that? So you got to give it a what for? Let it drip for a second. It ain't good. We got to do something about it. How's that looking, though? Not too bad. Not too shabby. Oh, hey, what's up, Amber? How's your hand? Is it getting better? Rub fish, where are you? I need windshield wipers? Yeah, I need to be able to windshield wiper it before I open it. Because that's the level of humidity I'm running in here. A drip rail or a flap. Yeah, currently I use a towel usually. And I quick run the towel down there. But that's not sustainable at all. Also, I need to pull some of these Lotus pads because dang, there's at least 4 more since yesterday. Dragon, what's that fake lightning thing? I want one. It's an AI Prime freshwater light. Dang, look at the holes in that leaf. What the heck is eating that? What is in here eating my plants? Do isopods eat plants? We need to know. How do they grow so quick? I have the surface of the sun here in this light. You see that? That's the surface of the sun. Boss is calling me. Get back to work. Yeah, you better get back to work. Yeah, I got way too many Lotus pads here happening. I don't know. But yeah. It's the surface of the sun shining down in my back room. There's my little vase that still doesn't have any shrimps in it. I made too much pulled pork. Yes, please. Yes, please. Bring it up. But yeah, we're gonna fix this swelling situation we got going on here. We gotta fix that. And also, when I showed the pond to the great doctor from Nigeria, he asked me to see video of the pond. I showed it to him. I showed him the underwater footage, and his response was, "The water is too clear, and you need more mud." Oh, Parlay to Spirit's got a bad storm there. Okay, you be careful. It looks like it's about to storm here. Are we about to get, poured on? It's looking a little bit dark and dingy out there. So yeah. I haven't really done much with the pond today. I'm trying to not get in there as much as possible. That way, they can just do their thing in their high humid area and not being bothered and no one messing with them. I literally put their food in and that's it. Get some green water from the wizard. I can get some green water from my tubs if I wait 40 minutes. It's gonna come back. That stuff is crazy out there. Amber says Happy Father's Day, Jesse. He can't hear me. Amber says Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
He says thank you. He's on a campaign conquest.
I'm not doing nothing.
something on Destiny.
I got my headset on. I can't hear you.
And he can't hear me because he's talking to his friends from Australia.
I'm not talking to nobody.
Obviously, you can hear me.
You're assuming things.
Well, you can obviously hear me.
You know what happens when you assume something?
I put my foot in your butt?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Oddball Aquatics, formerly Ropefish Dynasty, or soon to be Ropefish Dynasty. I'm thinking I'm going to start a new channel with the whole fam and all the craziness that's not just a fish channel. It's just an everything channel with like my mom and her fake plants and her fish tanks and the craziness and all the craziness that is my family, and we're going to call it Ropefish Dynasty. It's date night, Bear. It is not date night. Sadly Punk says, how is he a video game nerd and he doesn't giggle every time you say racks? You know how many times I say racks? Everywhere, all day in my life. I thought about it the other day. There literally hasn't been one day in the last, I would say probably 3 months, where I have not done a water change on someone's tank. Mine or Lucas's. Not one day. So yeah, I talk about racks a lot.
Of course.
This rack, that rack, the other rack. Yeah, we're gonna do Ropefish Dynasty for sure. Bear is greater than dragon? I don't think so. I don't think so, Dansley. You've got that backwards. What did my mother do? Yeah, my mother is kind of everything. And also a lot of things. Neat. Why is there a spoon right here? Anybody else get like triggered by things in the background of people's shots where you're like, what are they doing with that? Why is there a spoon near this fish tank? How did it become there? I don't like this. This goes over here. It's Father's Day. Bear is greater than dragon. Okay, fine. He can have today. Camos? Yeah, I don't know about camo. It'll mostly be like Goodwill chic, because that's what I wear. Unless we're talking about my brother, who is very fashionable. Jaden was feeding fish ice cream. God, I hope not. 4-year-old. Yeah, that's what makes me nervous. Someone was eating guppies. We don't know. It makes me very nervous. There's a spoon near a fish tank, because that could mean any number of things. You have no idea how many videos I've made and scrapped when I see something in the background, right? I'm like, somebody's gonna look at that and be like, what is that? What are they doing? Fortunately for me, I don't have the time for all that editing nonsense. I just go live and then I end up with a spoon in the back of my shot, so... Hashtag spoon. I don't know. Water testing by taste. It wasn't me. I don't know who else in this house would be qualified to do that. I, however, would be qualified to do that, because do you understand how many times you will get a mouth and a nose full of water when you are learning how to run siphons on different size siphon hoses on different levels of tanks? So like a tank way up here on the ceiling is going to have less of a pull, if you will, like less necessary pull from your lungs to start a siphon than a tank all the way on the floor. And a lot of times when you're learning this, you breathe water. So yeah, I can totally tell you how messed up a tank is by the taste of it, because I've tasted a lot of tanks. That will be another one of my superpowers. Yes. Is it foggy outside? Oh! What is happening outside? Now I'm all concerned. Not too bad. It's not too bad. A little bit cloudy. We're alright. James says, I saw a literal fork in the road today. Did you think, when you saw that, what happened? Like an actual, like, metal, not like a plastic fork, like a metal fork? Yeah. Tampa says, pull with your mouth, not your lungs. Well, I'm a dirty smoker. I've smoked cigarettes for forever. I need to quit, but whatever, whole different story. My lung capacity's not great, So if I'm gonna do something, I gotta really give it my all, because there's only so much to give. Oh yeah, the beta situation. Mom's talking about that my nephew lost his betta. That's because my brother sucked him up in a python, like a genius. But we don't talk about that. Okay. Sadly, Punk says, when I was teaching the kids about fish, I told them they will taste fish poop more than once. Yeah. It's gonna happen. We just call it mulm and it makes it better. Mouthful of gas is way worse. That's true, Dwayne. That's why I don't siphon gas. Also, you can't really siphon gas anymore because now the gas can't, like the gas caps have like a stopper thing on them that makes it so you can't like get in there. It's like a thing. I don't know. Newer vehicles, not really sure. My black Moscow guppies had babies. Oh, that's gross, Tampa Tom. That's just gross. I'm not supposed to drink gas. Oh, the bear has been eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs recently, and let me tell you, my house doesn't smell great. It smells like hard-boiled egg and bear farts. Story of my life. Oh, no, I'm sleepy because, let's see, I did a bunch of work outside. Mom, we did some work on your lavender tree. My mom has a lavender tree that's in my backyard. I actually live in the house that I grew up in from my parents. They moved when we were in high school or junior high. I don't remember. And I didn't want to leave this house. Oh, crap. There we go. Hang on. See, I told you I needed to plug it in. Okay. I live in the house that I grew up in. My parents moved when we were in high school. And my mom has this lavender tree that's been in the backyard for forever. We did some work to it. I'm not gonna lie. That might freak her out a little bit. She doesn't really trust me. But that's okay. Because it looks a lot better now. I'm kind of creating like a little oasis back there by my tub so that I can go out there and have my morning coffee and Jaden can play outside and I can see her and it'll all be great. Get him a big jar of pickled eggs? Yeah, no. No, I'm not doing that. Date's over, Bear. The date's been over. We've been married too long for dates. I don't do that anymore. Was a consensus reached the Bashir residence? Yeah, I think we're leaving him in there longer. Everybody kind of thinks he needs to stay in there longer. He's right here. Can you see him? Right here, swimming around. And then the other two are up here, playing around in the plants over there. Sadly, Punk says, let's dig you a pond outside. Yeah, let's do that. You coming over? I'm down. I am down for pond digging. If you're coming over to help me dig it, I'm calling LRB and I'm telling him I ain't gonna be in tomorrow because I'm gonna be digging a pond with Sadly Punk. Unless you dig it up to China, it'll come back. We didn't dig up anything. We just hacked it back a little bit. We gave it a haircut. We got a haircut. Did the bear die? No, the bear's still alive. Bear's still alive. Ooh, Sadly Punk, you could come, we dig the pond, and then I can just take you to work. And then I'll have an assistant for the day. Let's dig it at the big house in case you move home. I'm not moving home. I think you're a crazy person. I don't know what you're talking about. You want your own pond, Mom? Get digging. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, we're still here. Sadly Punk says I just look at the Newts. Yeah. You want to know something funny, Sadly Punk? There's a salesman came to my house the other day, and he was peddling books for like homeschooling, right? And he's like flipping through this book, showing me, oh, they do things with science and math and blah 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 blah. And he flips to this page, and I swear to you on everything that's holy, he was on that page for like 2 seconds, and I saw it, and I was like, wait, go back to that page. And he goes, oh, and I was like. And it's like some little blurb about how newts can do something, regenerate something. I don't know. It was a stupid factoid. And I was like, that right there, that's a denoob newt. I know what that is. I have a pair of them at my work. And he's like, oh. Well, also, if you look over here. And I'm like, no, these things are cool. And I'm like trying to tell this dude all about the denoob newt. And he's like, not having it. Like, well, I gotta listen to your sales pitch. Let me tell you about this cool newt. The Cove says, will the rope fish withstand colder temperatures? Not really. The lowest I'd ever take them would be like 73, maybe. Where they're at in the wild, the nighttime temperature never gets below like 60 degrees. Oh, what's up, Turbofish? Turbofish says, yo, dude, I tell you, hang on. I tell you, I took home an ornate and a Leopardii Bashir, got them fattening up in a mutt guppy tank. Well, that'll fatten them up, because they're going to eat all them mutt guppies. Is the Leopardii? Is that the one that you guys had at GCCA? The other one that I didn't get that was so cool? Is that what those are? Because those were dope. Uh-oh, yeah, crazy. I had my first tank explode yesterday. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so scary. That's the one. Oh, I want one of those so bad, Turbofish. Those things are so cool. Oh. Hashtag jelly. Super jelly. Peanut butter and jealous. Yeah, there are like a bajillion cool fish. Currently, I am on the lookout for this fish that was on Aquarium Glacier's YouTube or Instagram or something. Brocus multiradiatus. But that is like this skunk-faced, emerald-looking cory. Okay? They have, for the first time, bred Brocus multiradiatus with like a sail fin. It's the coolest fish I've ever seen, or coolest cory cat I've ever seen. Ropefish is the coolest. Let's be honest here. But I need those, like real bad. Specifically the ones from Aquarium Glacier where they bred them with the sail fin. The sail fin. Oh, be still my heart. You only have to buy $5,000 worth to get some of their fish. I know, Dwayne, this is why I don't have them yet. Or else I would have put in my order immediately. Yeah, Lucas sent me the picture. It's on my phone. You guys are on my phone. I can't show you. Did the bear just come over here and steal my coffee? Oh no, it's right here. Okay. We're fine. Yeah, I really need some of those catfish. Also, I thought I had lost all my catfish outside. No, there's still a big group of them out there. They're fine. Oh, Dwayne says he wanted some so bad and could not make them sell to him. Yeah. Yeah, he drank some of this. This is lighter. Yeah, I really, really, really need those fish. Like, real bad. In my life. I feel like they were made for my fish room. I feel like literally when they were bred, God was like, Haley needs these fish. Because I'm on a super hardcore hunt for like every different type of species of cory, except I only want the high fin variety. Like, I found high fin panda cories. I haven't bought them yet, but I found them. They're adorable. They're not as high fin as I want them to be, but we can work on that. I just need all the like punk rocker corridors. Yes. Oh no, auto shrimp. You threw everybody into random tanks. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I think I managed most of the water up before it damaged the floor. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah. I have had one tank bust on me. And it didn't bust like explode bust. It just leaked. Like the bottom seam blew. It was devastating. I cried. Reels wants to know where he can get or Picthus calabericus at. Did you just want me to say the Latin name of my favorite fish in the world, or do you really want to know? Because mostly you either have to have your LFS order them in, or you have to order them online. A lot of LFS won't bring them in just because they don't have the ability to keep them in their tanks. Wait, where's the pie and the punch? What's happening? Are we having pie and punch? I'm so far behind on whether or not someone's bringing me pie. Yeah. I do accept pie and punch. Balochi cories? Those are cute. Balochi cories. Bob has high fin panda cories. What are you saying, Bob? Are you saying you're sending me some high fin panda cories? Because I would accept high fin panda cories. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, I wanted to hear you say it and I might want to feel. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Called it. You think I don't see your little comments all over the place, Reels Tanks? I see them. I see that Wesley's a better cameraman than me. I see all kinds of things from you. Reels Tanks. You just keep doing you because it's hilarious. It's hilarious. No one's bringing us pie and punch. Ugh. Sadly, Punk says, but say that you want big ropefish because the dragon gets mad if they get baby ropefish in. Hashtag truth. Hashtag preach. Preach on, Sadly Punk. Stop bringing in these little babies, don't know what's going on. Also, the bigger they are, the closer they are to breeding age, and that's what I need in my life. Is big breedable ropefish for my experimentations. Experimenting. Bugs. I gotta write down bugs somewhere so I don't forget to look and add that to my list of things that I have to get while I'm in Africa. Thank you. Come get pulled pork. Sadly Punk, you're killing me. There you go, Dwayne. Yeah, I need some of that pulled pork. Where are we going for dinner? We don't have the kid. Let's go to a bar for dinner. And then I can eat fried bar food. We gotta go to the bank in the morning. Angelo says I have a big ropefish. He's like 8 years plus. Sweet. Good job. A lot of people can't keep their ropefish that long. Because they jump. And they jump because they don't keep them right. They need to be able to get out of the water and they like mud. Yeah, Tampa Tom's saying to Yee Crazy that he went to Petco a few days ago and was inspecting the tank cells and they look very sloppy on the brand new tanks. I think that every time I go to a pet store. Like, all I can think of when I look at these, like, $600 tank, you know what I'm saying? Is like, for $600 you couldn't do a better job of sealing that? Like, what's this? Like, I start picking out little randomness. I don't like it. Maybe there could be pie and punch if Haley has hotel room sales. There could be. I'm not gonna make it. It's gonna get brought in. Maybe Amber can make us all some snacks for Aquashella, Dallas, or Chicago because Haley is gonna be in her room doing room sales. Sadly Punk says as soon as my experiment rope tank, I'll send you a pic. Okay. Send me all the pictures. I love it. I like it. I need more of it. Overfoot, good job. Mine are big. I would show them to you, but they're hiding in their pond. Like now I can't even show the darn things very well. I got that underwater camera that's doing all right, but yeah. I want biscuits and gravy. Yeah, date night's back on, Tampa Tom. Oh yeah, we gotta make dandelion wine, Mom. We gotta make that happen. All the dandelions are kind of gone. We might have biffed that one. I got very busy. Oh, you noticed I hit the clam? I didn't do nothing to the clam. It's just over there where you can't see it because of a glare. It's still right where it was. I didn't move it. What's up, 44 Mad Guy? I didn't move the clam. You just can't see it because of the glare. Yeah, biscuits and gravy is amazing, and now I'm super jelly. Closer to like 13, 14 inches. That sounds a little bit better, Angela. 13, 14 inches sounds like an 8-year-old grilled fish. The clam is fine. Oh my gosh, do I have to show you that the clam is fine? Good grief, like I would get rid of the child's clam, even though I hate it. There it is, bubbling away. And here's poor Grouchy hating his life. He hates everything about life right now because he's like, please God, just take me now. Take me now. And then eat some. Stop eating if you don't want to be alive anymore. The clam is right there. It's very annoying with its bubbling. Ugh. There's purple Moscow guppies, which are much better. It's much prettier, even though there is a mop in there. But whatever. Somebody tell me this. Purple Moscow guppy should look like this dude, right? He's fantastic, right? Nice deep color, big high fin. What's happening with this dude? Why has he got that white top fin? You are getting cold, dude, so hard. You're gonna get pulled out of there. Stop messing with my females with your weird blue and white top fin. That is what I need them to look like. Not like that. Is your jaw busted there, clam? Did you have a problem? I think the clam is permanently stuck open. Maybe I need to poke it with a stick. Do I have a stick? Here's a stick. Chopsticks, people, not just for food. Let's poke the clam and see if this helps. Okay, okay. Yep, there we go. I fixed the clam. You have a spoon, I have a stick. I have a chopstick. The clam had lockjaw. Alright, he's better now. He's better now. Okay, I have to do something with this stick. There you go. Get in there, stick. That's like my rando stuff. That's a filter. Oh my gosh, don't show it. Don't show it. This is looking good. I pulled some plants out of here. I got this little tunnel thing happening. It's not too shabby. I don't know what's going on with this Anubis, though. My leaves are turning yellow. I think that's a potassium deficiency. Yes, I poked the clam. Ew. That sounded horrible. Now we move on. Oh, yeah, you can have that one for your mutt guppy tank there, Mom. I don't know why this Anubis is going yellow other than a potassium deficiency. And I don't know how in the world I could have a potassium deficiency when I dose Easy Green all the time. Oh, yeah, I could have just said it was broken and we could have got rid of it. Dang it. Why am I not smart? Shh, Sally Punk! Why would you do that? Don't tell it. He knows I have filters. He rolls his eyes at me all the time about it. Because he always tells me I don't need them, and then I'm like, well, I don't know how to turn them off. And he goes, you unplug them. And I was like, that doesn't help me. Oh, Dwayne has a long bamboo pole he uses for tanks over 100 gallons because they require one. Yeah, I know, Fish Tube. Don't get started on the Easy Green. I like the Easy Green. I try not to think about it too much. I just gotta go with it. Because it makes my life easier. .44 Mag Guy just got a new canister filter. I have a canister filter somewhere that I don't use. I swear I'm gonna get a big tank one day and use it on there, but I never hook it up to anything. But that's awesome. Hashtag clam for life. Oh my god, the clam. I swear, if that clam becomes the mascot of my channel, I'm gonna lose my crap. Yeah, you're gonna be okay, yeah, crazy. We'll get over that. Tom Patterson used to have a fork, but he dropped it in the road today. Anybody know anything about that? Yeah, see, Angela's just talking about his ropefish, and he says it loves chilling on top of the plants and wood that's floating on the surface. Yeah, they do. I love that. There will never be a picture of the ropefish swimming out of the clam. I will never put a ropefish near a clam. Never. I hate fake plants. I don't hate fake plants. I hate fake plants. Hate them. I really don't like them. Jess is anti-canister filter after aquatic experience. She doesn't trust them. Yeah, they're a little finicky. I'm not a real fan of the whole cleaning process involved with the canister filters. Hang on, power. Not a huge fan of it. I think baby Batman's hungry. We gotta feed all these fish, Bear. I gotta feed all these fish. Let me see if I can... Those clam bubblers do not mysteriously clone, Dwayne. And I swear to you, if they do at my house, somebody's going down. Haley, I just posted something on Instagram for you. Pay no attention to the lady in the background. Now I'm freaked out. That's okay, though. I gotta feed these fish. Okay. Fish food, fish food. I feed all the foods. I can't feed just one food. I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't know why this net is here. Probably because I was catching female guppies. Because I'm a little light on the female guppies in my tub, so I threw some more out there. Anyway, we're gonna do some fish feeding. Hello, little babies. That's how I feed my fish. Little pinch. Kind of like that. It's very fancy, right? I'm a very fancy fish feeder. Did you miss House Fury? Fury is fine. We'll feed him in a second. He's a crazy person. He'll eat right in front of you. This tank, I gotta always remember which tank it's what. That's the one thing that's good about only feeding Tetracolor Tropical Granules is all the tanks get Tetracolor Tropical Granules. My house, not so much. So there's a little bit of a learning curve. So this is like the tropical formula, bug bites. And let's see, these guys are gonna get some of that. The purple muscles, they like it. There you go, guys. And this is actually for medium to large fish, so I gotta like squish it in my fingers. 44 Mad Guy says if I go to Aqua Shell, I'll bring you another clam. Hold your little finger up and out, like this. Do I do that? Am I doing that? Is that? I hope that's what the thing can do. I also count all of these because of OCD. Eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Pleco formula. This is what snails crave. You want to breed some hella snails right there. Yeah, he can't afford bug bites for all those tanks. Mom, if you start sneaking bubbling stuff into my fish room, you're not allowed in here anymore. You gotta put these Pleco foods in special spots or else you get a snail overlord, or hoarding everywhere. Snail food, here you go, snails. Okay, baby Plecos, hang on, this one's out of the shot. There you go, guys. Hey there. Jesse. You can't hear me. This stuff smells. I gotta do this one fast. This is what my Bashirs eat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that stuff smells. Auto feeder life? Yeah, hi, Tampa Tom. I'm not an auto feeder. We are not on auto feed over here. Aquarium Co-op fry food. Yum, yum, yum. Don't squeeze this bottle. Don't squeeze it. Just tip it. Watch. Tip it. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Tip it. That's all you gotta do. Tip it. That's it. Don't squeeze the bottle. It's very important that you don't squeeze this bottle, or you'll end up with a mess. Okay, so that goes up there. These go up here. That goes right there. Stay. And then I need one of these little squishy bowls. I'm gonna get one of these little squishy bowls, and I'll have to go get the bloodworms. Yeah, you can't get that smell off your fingers forever, Dwayne. That stuff stinks. She'll forget. What will I forget? I'm not squeezing the bottle. Ooh, dragon bubbler? No. No dragon bubbler. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna forget that you're trying to sneak bubblers into my tanks. Do you understand the level of hell I will rain down upon your face? We're not going to do any bubbling plant, whatever fake crap here. Yeah, hashtag just tip it. And I don't like y'all talking to my mother. I don't like it. I have to go get bloodworms. Talk away. Oh, bloodworms. Uh-oh. We gotta go to the pet store tomorrow. Bloodworms. There's 1.0. 8 bubble packs. Okay, here's a one for you. This is for you. You are welcome. This one goes to the rookfish pond. Huh? What was that? And then with this one, we shall feed the Vedas and the Fury. And nothing goes in there because there's nothing in there. Okay, so we have to thaw this out. Hang on, we have to thaw this out. No, baby Batman, not yet. Calm down. Okay, got a little of this, a little of that. We're gonna thaw this out. I gotta move that camera so that y'all can see. PetSmart has a dragon bubbler. Nice. The E-Hime's filled with tetracolor granules. I do have a dragon bubbler, it's just not in my tank. You talking about this dude? This guy? I got this guy. That don't belong in a fish tank. It belongs in my house because it's awesome, but it don't belong in a fish tank. Oh wow, it's like broken and stuff too. This is old. I got this from Lucas's house. He didn't want it. I was like, I need that. I really want somebody to paint it for me. Anybody got any interest in painting this thing and making it look super cool? Because it's missing like some feet, some toes, a tooth. It's missing a tooth there. It needs love. But I love it too much to get rid of it. Okay, let's see if I can turn this around so y'all can see baby Batman. Wow, that's a weird angle. Baby Batman! No, we're gonna have to change it up. Change up! Come here, thing. Thank you. Weird shots. I don't know what y'all are planning with my mother, but I don't think I like it. Yeah, that dragon's been in a lot of fights for sure. A Godzilla bubbler? You're just wanting a Godzilla bubbler because you went and saw Godzilla the other day, Dwayne. Okay. Now we can see baby Batman. Okay. Oh yeah, it's all in good fun until I end up with 12,000 bubblers in my house. You know what? Y'all try it. Y'all try it, and guess what? I'll take all the airlines out of this room and run all these tanks LRB style. You won't even be able to make nothing bubble. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Anyway. Bloodworms, bloodworms. I only need like 2. There we go. Hey, baby Batman, come here. Meow. He's target eating now. He's a hungry little dude too. There you go. Go. It's down here. Down here. Look. It's falling. Yeah. Do you really not see that? There. Good grief. Good grief, fish. I wonder if we can get a close up on that. Hang on. Let me try something. Let's see if I can do this. Can I zoom? Oh my god, I can. Oh my god, I did things, you guys. I'm doing things. It's amazing. Okay. Alright. See if I can get him to do it. Right here, where I've got it zoomed in. Come here, bud. Meow. You want one more? Good job. Do you need more than that? How about one more? Or 2 more? Yeah, you can't eat that one until you eat the first one. Dingle. Yum, yum, yum. You feel better now? Okay. I can't believe I pulled that off. I pulled that off. Womp womp. Donna, 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 Batman. Okay, now we gotta go on a field trip to feed the axolotl. Yeah. Well, I gotta feed him. So I got this, I got that. Little Devil is at her grandparents' house, terrorizing them. Probably watching Cookie Swirl Z. Okay, so let's flip this around because my face isn't cute. This is a bag of popcorn. We don't need that. There's Fury. This is where I feed him so that all of his food doesn't end up in the rocks. So that's Fury. He's amazing. He should be named Major Tom, but I didn't think about it in time before I named him Fury. So,
Shot right from his face.
Generally I'm going to put his food over here, right? So that it doesn't get lost in the rocks and it like lays on this little deli lid. And then he eats it off of there. However, it's a lot of fun to put it right in front of his face because then he jumps. So let's see if he'll do that, and then I'll put the rest of his food where it's supposed to go. Are you going to go get it? Jump. And not interested in doing what I want him to do. Or possibly a delayed jump. What are you doing, bud? One more try. You going after that? Is that an LRB deli lid? Shh, sadly punk. Shh. Yeah, it's an LRB deli lid. Okay, well, he's not interested in jumping at the moment, apparently, because he's making me look like a fool. Okay, so I'm going to put the rest of his food over here. That is where I put it, so that he can find it. And eat it, and it doesn't sink into the rocks. And normally I would just put the cube down there, but I had to use part of this cube for the bettas. Oh, are you thinking about moving now? You thinking about doing something? No? Usually you're bobbing all over the place. Are you sleepy? Yeah, there's a cat over here for sure. So much axolotl poop. I don't know where you're seeing a retarded amount of axolotl poop, but this is not axolotl poop. Those are rocks. Major Tom is his nickname. Every time I look at him, I'm like, Major Tom to ground control. Yeah, he'll wait 2 minutes after the stream ends to do anything. Because, yeah, jerk. Bobs all around all day like a crazy person. One time I want to film you, you're not floating with your butt in the air. He's generally swimming around with his butt up in the air. That's the temperature I've got him at, which is pretty awesome, and you can't see it because it won't focus, but it's like less than 70 degrees, so I'm doing something right. Anywho. Alright, so he's got some food in there he can eat when he's ready. I'm gonna go over this way. Don't mind my messy living room. Those are Jaden's toys. They're everywhere. The other thing I like to do is I like to... Oh, look, long fin corridors. I caught you. I saw you. I see you. Ha ha. So the other thing I like to do with some bloodworms is give them to any of my tanks that have corridors in them, because I think it helps spawning. I'm not sure if that's true, but I like to do it. Ow! I'm alright. It's okay. Aquaballs is here. What's up, Aquaballs? So they're gonna get a squirt. Squirt. And these guys are gonna get a squirt. Squirt. And these guys are gonna get a squirt. And generally, if there's anything left, it goes in this tank, because these are the cories I'm currently trying to breed the hardest. So, that goes like that. This goes back up here. Actually, it needs washed, but I'll do it when I'm done with my live stream. That closes, this closes, that closes. And then everybody gets like an hour until it's bedtime. There's unicorns all over my house. There's unicorns everywhere. Everywhere. Anyways, what am I missing this? Oh, you have to clean your tank every day. Oh, you want to see what the bear is doing? He's playing a video game. Did y'all see that tall broom? Yeah, it's not that tall. I'm so short. Finish the water change on the Tanganyikan tank. Good job. Well done. When you're gone, the cat dresses up like Catwoman and terrorizes Batman. Probably. Probably true. Bear, are you hungry?
Yes.
Me too. I don't know. Food? Food? I don't know. I don't know what to eat. This cat, man. What is it? You want up here? Jump. Can you jump? Do you know how to jump? I've seen you do it. You can jump up on the washing machine. I'm not as big as the washing machine. Pizza night? That doesn't sound half bad. What time even is it? I don't even know what time it is. Aquaballs is about to cook, and sadly Punk says we can come to Iowa for pulled pork. It's going to take me too long to get to Iowa. The pulled pork is not even going to be there anymore, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Somebody's going to get there before me. Pulled pork sounds amazing, though. I'm going to go to a barbecue place. Maybe I will take the bear on a date. It's Father's Day. There's going to be people everywhere. Need to find a hole in the wall. I might just come to Iowa one day, though, sadly, Punk, because I know some people in Iowa. I used to hang out in a little town called Mallard at the Duck Stop, which is a bar. I could go back there. That place was sweet. Oh, and Sean had a steak. 8:43. Is it 8:43? It's 9:43. Okay, Mr. B's gotta go. You be good, Mr. B. Happy Father's Day. Thanks for hanging out, man. Just order to go, then you can just run in and get it and bring it home. Yeah, Chinese food. No, they're probably almost closed. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm gonna either have to go to, like, I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna figure it out, though. I know I don't want Taco Bell, because I've had that 3 nights in a row. Hello, my catfish are out. I love them so much. Can we zoom from here? We can. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we can zoom in. Look at them all. Oh, that's getting kind of grainy, isn't it? Yuck. Okay. I'm done playing with that. No, I had Taco Bell earlier today. That was not a good idea. Made me want to take a nap, and instead of taking a nap, I went outside and fixed my ponds. Oh, sadly Punk lives on the Mississippi and I can get driftwood. Mm-hmm. Might have to do that. What did you do, Cindy? I watched a few videos people have posted of their roadfish today. Sadly, most of them are way too skinny. I commented on a few letting them know the correct diet they should be feeding them. Good call. Yeah, I get a lot of people messaging me about people posting things about ropefish. Sometimes I have to be careful with that because I'm like, okay, let's all just slow down here. What's happening? Let's see if we can fix it. Oh, fish tacos. Ribeye barbecue, chicken. You know what sounds good? They're probably closed too. It's almost 10 o'clock. You have to cook all that food from scratch? Yeah, I don't do that. I don't cook. I can make a seriously amazing grilled cheese sandwich. I can bake cakes, and brownies pretty good. Dragon's my ropefish police, yeah. I tend to be the ropefish police. But I try not to be like... Stupid phone. My stupid phone's gonna die. I try not to be the person that's like, you shouldn't do that, or you're doing that wrong. I try to be the person that's like, in the wild, this is what happens with this fish. Or in the blah, 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 blah. Everyone saw I was feeding them pellets. Ropefish love beef heart. Ropefish do love beef heart. However, I have stopped feeding my ropefish beef heart just because I listened to a talk at our club the other day about, chick was a microbiologist and she was doing a big talk about all of the fish diseases and stuff. And she said a lot of fish have problems with their gut because they are fed, how did she put it? Bovine or terrestrial, cattle meat products, like beef heart. And apparently they aren't very good at digesting things like that. Now, she wasn't talking about ropefish. She was specifically talking about, fish in general. But I figured it couldn't hurt to not feed that anymore. Even though they love it. Too high of a protein diet, which they don't get in the wild. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. In the wild, you'd be a cowboy Tampa Tom. I think I would be a pirate. As much as I want to sit here and say, I'm super country girl and I would totally be, a cowboy and, I'm pretty sure I'd be a pirate. Like a hippie pirate. Instead of, plundering and thieving, it would be much more hanging out and observing on a boat that was docked because I don't necessarily want to be out in the ocean. I don't know. We all have to meet at the QC swap. Oh, 44 Mad Guy'd be a bounty hunter. Yeah, the only time I'm ever going to be a bounty hunter is if we end up in space. And then I'm going to be a bounty hunter because I'm just going to be that loner that's zooming around looking for people. What's the QC swap this fall? Do I need to go to that? I did used to cook a lot, but even then it wasn't fancy cooking. I used to make a lot of casseroles with whatever was in the fridge. And a lot of boxed macaroni and cheese. That's what I did. Night cook on the pirate ship, but you gotta find a way for me to bring you Dwellers of Shells. I will set you up a whole Dwellers of Shells section. A whole kitchen just surrounded by them, and then you cook me food. I'm down with that. Davenport, Iowa. How far away is that from Pocahontas? And Mallard, and Curlew, Des Moines. Mac and cheese with a can of tuna. That was my entire childhood, Dwayne. My entire childhood. Mac and cheese and tuna, fish sticks, grilled cheese. I live off of it. LRB was going to try and come to last swap but couldn't make it. Yeah, but I can travel without him. I do have the ability. I am a freelance dragon. I mean, unless he needs me to work somewhere, and then I'm a caged dragon. But generally, I'm a freelance dragon. I can go wherever I want. 3 hours from Pocahontas. It's not bad. Sean hates tuna with passion. Tuna's delicious. Cereal all day. Tampa Tom says cereal all day. Yeah, that's what the bear eats. Cereal of any kind. QC swap. I want to go. I want to go to Pet Fest this weekend, but nobody wants to pay for me to go to Arizona. And it makes me sad all day. Because I want to go hang out with Tyler Ruggie. Because he's a perfect human being. Have you seen him? He's adorable. Oh my god, he's adorable. I want to put him on a shelf like one of those bobblehead dolls. What are those? Or the Funko Pop dolls. Use that freelance skill on your Dwellers of Shell tank. Oh, you can set us up with a nice hotel room suite. Now I just gotta find a car that'll make it to Iowa. Maybe I'll leave the bear at home. I am a freelance dragon. I can travel without a man. Hashtag women. Let's see. Anthony says, I tried to get Lucas to send you in his last live stream. I'll be there. At least bummed none of you will. Are we still talking about the QC swap? With a pool for Jaden, just PM me, I'll get you info. Sweet. When's the QC swap? Wait a minute, are we talking about Pet Fest? What's happening here? Where am I going? Am I going to Iowa? Am I going to Pet Fest? Am I going to this QC swap that I don't know where it is? I'm guessing somewhere in Iowa. Somehow I'm still getting Sumbu fry. Yeah, you gotta breed them first. Jeremy, we're always live, man. Oh god, I've been going for 92 minutes. Jesus, I just saw that. Anthony's Fishy Friends wants me to go to Pet Fest. I want to go to Pet Fest. And I wanna yell things at Tyler Ruggie and make Joey feel uncomfortable. No, I'm just saying it'd be a good trip for y'all, wouldn't it? Right? Arizona's like 24-hour drive though. And a plane ticket's like $600. And also, it's next weekend. Which gives me like zilch time to acquire fundage. I think we're talking both places. Yeah. I want to go to both places. Mostly I want to go to Africa. But Pet Fest could be like a stop on the way. Planes also fly in the air, which I'm not down with. Not really. I gotta look up this QC swap. I do need to save for Africa, unless I get a sponsor. Or Pet Fest, unless I get a sponsor. Hashtag sponsors. Baby Batman, will you send me to Pet Fest? Do you have any money? No? You're just a really expensive betta? Okay. On a side trip to Lake Tanganyika. Yeah. Yeah. I just really need, like, I don't know. Gold leaf placed next to Old Miller Time. Something like that. I think my phone's gonna die though. Yeah, I just need to find somebody that wants to take me to Pet Fest in their pocket. Yeah, the Rift Lakes aren't near the Niger Delta, which is why it's not really gonna be a Lake Tanganyika trip. It's going to be a Niger Delta trip. Flood, plains, bro. It's in the fall. Okay, yeah, send me the info on the QC swap. I wish you were on the way, but I'm in California. Go eat. Yeah, oh yeah, food. It's becoming like 10 o'clock now, and I have to go eat. Killifish, though. Oh, killifish. You can look for killifish in the Niger Delta. I think they're there. I think the blue gularis is there. I think. I'm not 100% positive. Research still needs to be done. Look how green my green hair looks with these green plants. This is hilarious. I just noticed this right now. Super funny. Where do you want to go eat, Bear? I don't want to go to Pizza Hut. Ugh.
I don't want to get dressed up either.
Oh, I'm not getting dressed up. I don't even care if we go to like Texas Roadhouse. I'm going like this. With my unbrushed hair and my dirt and my sweatpants, and I'll be like, what's up? I need a bloomin' onion. Serve me. James has an earworm for me. Well, we gotta go. It's time to shut down the show. All right. Before he can get in there, I hope your roots are still healthy. My roots are fine. Don't you worry about my roots. It's all crazy. This purple's starting to fade a little bit, look a little bit gray. I don't really know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, EO Pizza Hut. I'm not down. That's probably where we're going. No earworms. We have to go before the earworms. Root tabs. I don't do root tabs. Japanese steakhouse is closed. Yeah, email me all the things. Just whatever you need to do. It's 10 p.m. on a Sunday night. You should cut down. That should cut down on options. Yeah, it's gonna cut way down on my options. It's gonna be like White Castle or Taco Bell, and I already had Taco Bell today. I'm not down with it. I'm thinking we find some little hole in the wall bar where I can get something deep fried with cheese. I gotta make some phone calls. I gotta find some cheese and something deep fried. Anywho, live your best life, people. Do it. Do all the things. Do everything. Thank you so much for all the super chatters because y'all rock. And hopefully that will help me get the Ropefish QT built so we can work on Ropefish Pond 2.0. Root tabs for my hair. What's that? Deep fried food? That's what I'm going to get. Deep fried food, root tabs. Chicken? I didn't say anything about chicken. I don't know what the Ropefish is talking about. What the Ropefish is talking about. I don't know what the bear's talking about. Better go to Taco Bell if you want to go to Africa. Do you understand that the food in Africa is going to be way spicier than anything Taco Bell has ever even come up with? Although that wild naked chicken taco that they had for a little while, that thing was good, brother. Man, I gotta go. I need some food. All we're talking is food, and I gotta peace out. So everybody live your best life.